you!
Listen, Ben. Be good. Go back to your room.
Let me go! Forrest!
What are you doing?
You tell me!
Mommy, help!
Let me just have a good look at the little bastard that you had while you were with another man!
Let go of the child. Come at me if you have a problem.
Mommy, please help me!
Get lost!
Let go of me!
You little bastard!
Mr. Forrest, you must calm down!
Forrest!
Don't
If you dare
move!
touch him, I'll make you regret it for life.
A bastard is a bastard. And it's such a small thing, yet you keep crying. Shut up already!
I'll beat you to death if you
Mr.
cry!
Forrest!
Ben!
He really is of the Fu family's bloodline. If you hurt him and anger Mr. Nathaniel, I'm afraid even Mr. Charles can protect you from him.
You damn bitch!
I'm telling
Third
you.
uncle ever finds out that you cheated on the Fu family heir, he's definitely gonna tear you and this little bastard to pieces!
You not only cheated on your husband, you also got pregnant. That's called bigamy, you know. The fact that we haven't called the cops on you is being really lenient.
But Forrest, you and I were never married. We were just engaged. So how can you say that I cheated?
What man would be so blind as to fancy you? You should stop deluding yourself.
You jinx!
Stay away from us!
Get off Nathaniel's here!
His third uncle, Nathaniel, was standing outside at that moment.
But he's the groom's third uncle. Didn't he move abroad after becoming the world's richest man? In the last few years, if it weren't for his vast personal assets, the Fu family might just be gone.
If anyone provokes him, they're gonna be in deep trouble!
He's willing to marry me and take me out of this predicament.
From this day on, I'm taking back all of Fu Group's businesses, including this woman here.
These last 7 years, it was Nathaniel who gave me a real home again. The whole world calls him domineering and extravagant. They don't know that he cares for his family and he loves his wife dearly.
Listen, Zach. Take care of Lindsay. If anything happens to her, I'll
Hold you accountable.
Goodbye, Daddy!
Marrying him? I'm very happy.
What are you waiting for? Sign it already. Look, I'm not here to ask for your consent, because I'm informing you that whether you like it or not, I'm going to be marrying Clarice.
Oh, come on now, Forrest. Don't argue with Lindsay anymore. It's just that I have such bad luck. So, why don't you just send me back already?
Clarice, listen, I told you that. She's been waiting for me for 7 years, right? But don't worry yourself. It's me she listens to the most. She loves me very much, and will definitely get married. Lindsay, I came here for 2 things this time. First, I'm kicking you out of the family. Second, I'm inheriting the Fu Group. And now, I order you as the Fu Group's new CEO to get out of here.
I'm sorry, but you don't have the right. Forrest, I'm going to say it again. You and I are no longer engaged, so you can marry whomever you want to marry. It's none of my business.
Since it's none of your business, then why don't you get lost? This is the house of the heir of the family. This is not your home.
Please, you mustn't say that, Mr. Forrest, because Miss Lindsay is now the CEO's wife, so she is the mistress of this house.
The CEO's wife?
Hey, Forrest. Didn't your grandpa say he'd pass on the position of CEO to you?
I'm away year-round. I have no interest in managing. In the future, Fu Group will be handed over to you. But you have to be strict with yourself. You must take responsibility for the group and the family. If you fail or you're disloyal, I'll not only take back the inheritance from you, but I will disown you as well.
Thank you, Uncle. I'm the Fu family's only grandchild. Back then, my uncle didn't have time to manage the Fu group. So in front of all the group's shareholders, my uncle designated me as the Fu group's only unofficial heir. Don't worry, because everything the Fu family owns is now mine.
You should know that times have changed, you idiot.
Now if my third uncle knew that I'm still alive, he would be overjoyed, and he would give the entire inheritance to me. So I now order you as the CEO of the Fu Group to kick this woman out of here at once.
Please, Mr. Forrest. She already married Mr. Nathaniel, and you keep saying kick her out. Mr. Nathaniel's going to get angry when he hears that.
Married, huh?
That's right.
How dare you try to slander my third uncle? Everybody knows that my third uncle is known as the world's richest man. More than half of the Fu family's assets belong to him. If he knew you were smearing him along with a simp like Lindsay here, he would definitely make you regret it.
Are you deaf? Didn't you hear him? You should go online and read the news. If you still don't believe it, ask your family.
My family? That's very good, Lindsay. You really have your ways, don't you? You even managed to bribe my family to gang up on me!
But sir...
But sir, what? Don't be afraid, because I'm right here. So just say whatever you want.
Right, just say what it is. Tell us everything that you know.
Now that Mr. Forrest is back, he will surely regain power. I better not pick the wrong side this time. Mr. Nathaniel, he previously did designate Mr. Forrest as the sole heir of the Fu family. That means Miss Lindsay is indeed not the CEO's wife.
I knew that much. There are still people who know what's what.
Very well. I'm holding you responsible for what you said.
You hear that? So why don't you just get lost already?
You better get lost before I kick you out myself.
Miss Lindsay, this way.
Mr. Nathaniel always despised fence-sitters. You better behave yourself. As for you, believe it or not.
What? You've been freeloading off the Fu family for years. How dare you talk to me that way?
How could I have fallen for him anyway? Forget it. I won't bother with this trash. Suit yourself, then.
And where are you going, huh? The door's over there.
This is my home, and I can go wherever I want!
How dare you!
Mr. Forrest, please. Please don't do this, sir. Let's just talk it out. I'm begging you, let's talk it out.
How dare you touch me, old man?
Mr. Nathaniel, something happened at home. Please come back quickly. Hey! Something happened at home. Please come back quickly. Hey!
What's that? Why was Zach calling all of a sudden? Did something happen to Lindsay at home?
Hello, the subscriber you dialed is temporarily unavailable.
Hey, boss. The meeting's about to start.
Must have been a wrong number.
How dare you try and call for help, old man?
Mr. Forrest, everyone knows that Mr. Nathaniel loves his wife, and yet you treat her like this? You can forget about being the heir, because he won't even be allowed to stay in the Fu family if he finds out!
Get lost! Listen to me. My uncle's words are law here. He already gave me the Fu Group inheritance. So how could he possibly kick me out, huh? If you keep talking nonsense like this, he's gonna kick you out as soon as he gets back. Anyway, get these two assholes out of here at once!
How laughable. I hope you'll still be this arrogant when your uncle returns.
You old geezer.
What are you waiting for? Help him out now! What's this? Doesn't anyone listen to me anymore?
The Fu family feud is hard to grasp. After all, Mr. Nathaniel did designate Mr. Forrest as the Fu family's sole heir.
Yeah, that's right. So what if he's right after all? What if he is just taking care of Mrs. Lindsay for Mr. Forrest? I don't know.
Lindsay, don't you think that you're taking yourself too seriously?
This is really foolish! In Mr. Nathaniel's heart, Mrs. Lindsay is extremely important! Tell me, Is this how I really taught the two of you how to act?
Extremely important? You dare talk back even at this moment? If my uncle had actually fallen in love with Lindsay, then I'll do a handstand and eat shit today! Clarice, do not spare him.
Let me go!
It was a waste for my uncle to take you in all these years. I didn't expect you to be so ungrateful. Now I'll personally send you off. This is the Fu family home. It's not a place for a discarded woman to run wild in.
That's right. This is Forrest's house after all.
Now leave! Get out!
You're not allowed to touch my mommy.
Ben,
You call her mommy? That's good. Very good. Lindsay, how dare you betray me? You even had a child, and you're raising him in my house? You're so shameless! Tell me, whose child is this, huh?
Who are you talking to? My daddy said a dirty mouth deserves a beating.
You little bastard, you dare talk back? I'll beat you to death!
you better watch your mouth, or I'm gonna get rough with you. This little kid. He looks like he should be in elementary school. You didn't get pregnant with someone else's kid before getting married to Forrest, did you?
I'm not in elementary school yet. I just turned 6.
Lindsay, you two-timing skank, you cheater! I've been gone just 7 years, and you have a child with another man? You have no shame!
Mr. Forrest, this boy is your third uncle's child!
Shut your mouth, old man. It's not your place to speak! How dare you be so arrogant, huh? Betraying me, and you're still so self-righteous? You're shameless. You dare raise a bastard in my house? Tell me, who's your fancy man? How dare you try to make me a cuckold? If my third uncle finds out, he'll crush him in minutes!
Well, you should know your third uncle's temper. So if Ben weren't his own child, how could he be raised in this house?
Lindsay, aren't you taking this a little too far? Things have come to this point and you're still arguing. Take my advice. You better confess honestly, Lindsay. Otherwise, if you happen to push Forrest too far, then I won't be able to help you.
Oh, shut up. Is it your place to speak to me?
You shut your mouth! You're a shameless adulteress! And you have the nerve to scold her? You! No. I don't want to.
7 years ago, in the middle of my wedding, my fiancé Forrest suddenly left me. Forrest! Forrest, get back here! I thought he died in a cliff fall on the way from eloping.
Madam, Mr. Forrest's car fell off a cliff. You jinx!
But finally I found out what the truth was 7 years later. Hey! Hey, Ben, slow down! Forrest? You were alive.
As you can see, Clarice saved me back then. And now, she's pregnant with my child. I'm going to marry her. If you agree to dissolve our engagement, I'll consider letting you stay in the Fu family.
So then, you eloped because... I'm sorry. I'm already married to someone else.
You're still acting tough. Everybody knows that you love me so much.
Why would I lie?
So your lover's calling. What now? Don't tell me you're gonna say, the third uncle is your lover. How ridiculous.
If you don't believe me, then answer the call.
You damn bitch. Do you even think you're worthy of that?
Look, Forrest, they're just trying to take advantage of you. They occupied the mansion that's for the Fu family heir, and she cheated on you and humiliated you. Even if death is near, she won't bow. You have to show them exactly what you're made of.
I'm the Fu family heir, personally appointed by third uncle. And he'll definitely support me. Not just the Fu family, but the entire H city. Neither will have a place for a bitch like you to stand.
Young master is wise. The subscriber you dialed is temporarily unavailable. Please try again later.
What's going on here? Lindsay always answers my phone calls. Something's wrong. Let's go home, right now.
But sir, the presidents of the chambers of commerce from various
Get
countries...
the car, we're leaving!
Yes, sir.
Shut up! If you cry again, I'll get rid of you for third uncle right now!
Ben! Where's Ben's asthma medicine?
He has asthma? That's perfect. Heaven has eyes. You're destined to die.
Where's Ben's medicine?
It's on the cabinet. It's on the cabinet.
Nathaniel that. You should worry about your own bastard kid.
But the child is innocent. The rescue time for asthma is only 3 minutes. You're killing someone right now. Do you know that?
Well, then get on your knees and beg me.
Why aren't they answering my calls? How much longer?
About 10 more minutes.
What the hell is going on?
I am begging you, let the child go!
Well then, beg me, huh?
I am begging you!
Now tell me what you did wrong. As long as you say that you're a dirty slut and voluntarily leave the foos, I'll give you your meds.
Just say it. If you don't say it, we're going to throw this child's inhaler away. Is that what you want?
Come on!
I'm a dirty slut! I cheated! I deserve a terrible death, and I should be torn to pieces!
Louder, I can't hear what you're saying!
I'm a dirty slut! I cheated! I deserve a terrible death!
I can't hear you at all. Forrest just told you to speak up, all right?
Say it! Keep going!
Young master, I'm begging you, please. And aren't you most concerned about the Fu family's inheritance? If you go on like this when Mr. Nathaniel returns, then your position will definitely be in jeopardy!
You dare use the Fu family's inheritance to threaten me? The truth is right in front of us, and you still want to defend her. Do you think Uncle Nathaniel will believe me, his blood-related nephew? Or will he believe this good-for-nothing slut?
Exactly. And my Forrest happens to be the Fu family's highest authority, you got that?
Butler Zach, I'm advising you to recognize reality.
So then, can I have my medicine now?
Yeah, of course. Here you go. I gave it to you! Are you gonna take it or not? Hey, Ben!
Mommy, I don't want it anymore.
Young master, he's fading fast. If anything happens to that child, Mr. Nathaniel is not going to spare you!
Mr. Nathaniel. When Mr. Nathaniel gets here, so will your death.
I'm begging you. Please spare Madam and the young master!
Forrest! He's your third uncle's biological son! You're gonna regret this!
Regret this? Are you kidding me right now? I'd like to see that. You're the one who cheated, so why should I be punished?
Young master, you shouldn't let them go.
Right. 'Cause this bitch had the nerve to give birth to a bastard here. Trample her to death. Shut your mouth!
Mommy, I don't want it.
Ben!
Now that his medicine's gone, let's see how you're gonna save him.
Hey, Ben! Ben! Mommy's right here! Mommy's right here! Ben!
Mommy, I'm so sleepy.
Don't sleep! Please don't sleep, Ben! Don't sleep!
Who dares to try to hurt my child?
Please don't sleep, Ben! Don't sleep!
Who dares to try to hurt my child?
Ben? Hey, Ben?
Nathaniel! What should we do?
Ben, please, open your mouth. Ben. Please, Ben. Please.
Daddy?
Wake up, son. Ben. Ben. Ben.
Third uncle. Listen, don't fall for her crocodile tears, cause you'll go soft. Besides, Lindsay's having an affair. The child's already big. You have to help me teach her a damn good lesson. Third uncle can't be angry because I didn't go and see him first when I came back, can he? Third uncle, I came back suddenly this time. And the first thing I saw was this bitch's bastard. If not, I would have surely come to see you first.
Mr. Forrest, please say no more.
What is there to fear? My third uncle's the fairest of them all, and he's not greedy. He could even hand over the inheritance of the Fu group. Surely to protect me and the interests of the family. He'll drive this mother and son out.
Mr. Nathaniel, Lindsay's going to break off her engagement to Forrest. You don't have to take care of her anymore. Oh, and I happen to be Forrest's current wife. I actually heard him talk about you a long time ago. But don't worry, after we drive the skank Lindsay and her son out, I am most definitely gonna assist Forrest in carrying the Fu group forward.
Open your eyes and see them clearly. This woman is my wife, and this boy is my child.
How is this possible?
Third uncle, what are you saying? I don't understand. This bitch couldn't, how could she be your wife? She's clearly my, is she scared of being exposed? So she asked you to play along?
Could someone explain this to me? What the hell is going on here?
Mr. Nathaniel, I kept saying Madam's your wife, but he didn't believe me. And he said Madam cheated.
Daddy, that man called me a bastard. He also said Mommy was a bad woman, and then he hit her.
Daddy!
He's Mr. Nathaniel's child?
No way. How is this possible? Third uncle, this little boy, why does he call you daddy? I don't understand.
Bastard kid. Ben is my and Lindsay's child. You're asking for death! You're asking for death!
No, I'm not. She's clearly my wife. So how could she become your wife, third uncle? No. Was it you guys who teamed up to trick me?
Young master, I've told you many times, but you just wouldn't believe it.
How can it be? How is this possible? Third uncle, I didn't know, third uncle.
Get lost!
Oh, my precious, you're alive! You're really alive!
Mom! Mom!
My son!
Mom!
You're still alive! I didn't think that I'd ever see you again, but now I can die in peace.
Mom. Third uncle said that Lindsay is his wife, and that child was actually his child. Is this true, Mom?
Auntie. Mom, I'm begging you, please tell me what he said isn't true.
Ever since you ran away, Everyone thought that you were dead, so your third uncle took over the family again, and then he married Lindsay, and this child is most definitely his.
He's taken back control of the Fu family.
You're a wretched child! You're alive! But you didn't even think to call your own mother? Did you know that I almost didn't make it? I'd rather it was me who had died!
I just wanted to clear my head abroad. I just went to clear my head. So why'd you go marry her off to someone else?
So then, you ran abroad on your wedding day to clear your head? Who do you think you're fooling here?
You left all of the guests hanging, and you left Lindsay alone to face the gossip. You've only ever thought of yourself, Forrest. The Fu family doesn't need an heir who's not responsible.
Third uncle, please don't!
But if you're not the heir, then what was the point of me working for you like a dog all these years? No way. But Mr. Nathaniel, Forrest said before that you had no interest in the business, and he was the Fu family's sole heir!
Well, that's because I was abroad. I thought he was dedicated, and that he could take care of the family, and that he would support the group. So what about now? Does he deserve it?
No!
Hey, boys! Beat him up!
Oh, no, third uncle, please don't! Oh, please don't!
Please! I beg you! Mr. Nathaniel, please! I'm begging you for my sake! Please let him go! I'm begging you for my sake! Please let him go!
Forrest, when exactly did you start to change anyway? That year, I went out shopping with a friend, but she had things to do and went back early. I was walking alone in the alley on my way home. Suddenly, I was stopped in my tracks by some thugs.
Hey, beautiful.
They leered at me, they pounced on me. What do you want?
What do you want?
You get back!
She's quite feisty, huh? Okay, boys, grab her!
Don't touch me! Help me! Is anyone there? Help me! But just when I thought that my life was about to be ruined, a man whose face I couldn't see saved me from them. And then, the unidentified man took me home. Thanks again. This is where I live. But I don't even know your name.
My name is...
Lindsay! Why are you late?
I didn't hear his name. I was interrupted by my mom's scream.
Get in here!
Coming! At that time, love simply began out of nowhere. It took root within my heart, and it sprouted, growing bigger. Later, I found out he's the young master of the Fu family. He's loved by his parents, and he is their only son. So I started to pursue him relentlessly. It seemed like he didn't really like me, but then he didn't really hate me either. He said he liked the sweetheart cake from the bakery, so I bought it and waited for him. After that day, I got caught in the rain. I started running a very high fever. My mother thought that I was dying for love. I'm okay. But shamelessly, she begged for this marriage to happen. Her mother didn't dislike me and was glad to accept me. But I never expected that you would make me such a laughingstock on our wedding day.
No. I don't want to.
I was subjected to cruel insults and I became a laughingstock.
You jinx! Stop it! Get out of there! Stop!
So if Nathaniel's willing to marry me, then I'm willing to marry him. Hold on!
Lindsay, you must have a good reason for this, right? I get it. Is he forcing you then? What kind of deal do you have?
No. I willingly married Nathaniel.
But back then, weren't you in love with me? You pursued me so earnestly.
That is what I owed you. That is what I owed you.
Hey, boys!
Let him go!
I'm not leaving! Nathaniel, Lindsay's my lawful wife. How can you just snatch your nephew's wife?
Dear nephew, Nathaniel and I have been married for 7 years. Even if you're shameless, I'm not. Besides, aren't you planning on marrying this woman? But in the future, watch your words and actions.
I should have been the one who married you. I am your lawful husband.
All right, get out!
Come back with me, let's go!
And the one who's hiding. Drag her out as well.
Mr. Nathaniel,
My son, let's go. I'm sorry you were wrong today. Is anything else bothering you?
Not really. It's just that my hand got stepped on.
Let me see.
Okay, they're just superficial wounds. No need to worry.
That kid was spoiled by his grandfather, and now he's running wild. I should have kicked him out of the food group long ago.
Nathaniel? Luckily you were here.
Forrest, you haven't eaten all day and this simply won't do.
How could this even happen? As both the Fu Group and Lindsay should be mine by all rights, Mom. They should both be mine.
Fu family was originally your third uncle's. He didn't want to come back, so he gave it to you. But you've been gone so long, and everybody thought that you were dead, and now this suddenly happens. Remember that from here on out, it doesn't matter whether it's the inheritance or Lindsay. You need to let go. Forrest, for as long as you're alive and back, whether it's a grandson or granddaughter-in-law, you'll have more than enough to live comfortably for life. Just don't fight with your uncle anymore, huh? For our family, living safely is really more important than anything.
So at a time like this, and as my mother, you're not helping me and now you're saying this?
Forrest!
All of these things, they're clearly mine. These are my things. No one can take them away!
Excuse me, Auntie. Leave it to me.
Okay, go on.
Being the heir is different from being a descendant of the Fu family. I've worked very hard following Forrest for years. I can't just settle for being a regular granddaughter-in-law. Honey, I actually have a way to help you seize power. Honey, I actually have a way to help you seize power.
I'm all ears.
However, if we absolutely want to do it, then we'll need to have a conversation. You just leave it to me. And don't worry, when Grandpa's birthday comes, I will definitely help you get your hands on the inheritance.
Mr. Nathaniel!
Mr. Nathaniel!
So it's Dad's birthday today, and Forrest will surely come. You and Ben should stay away from him.
Got it.
I'll go pick up Dad first, but he'll watch over you.
On such an important day like this, he wouldn't dare do anything out of line. Go ahead.
Daddy's leaving now. Be good and listen to Mommy.
Mr. Forrest is here!
Hello, Nathaniel.
It's your grandfather's birthday. You better behave yourself.
I'll just let you be arrogant for a while. Did you see that? Why is he sitting at the head of the table?
Is he trying to seize power? Today should be interesting.
Mommy, he's the one who hurt you.
He's nothing to us, dear. The banquet hasn't started yet. How about we take a walk?
Hold it.
The lady of the food told you to stop, didn't you hear?
The lady of the foo. Her?
Yes, it is I.
Hey, isn't that Forrest's new wife? Huh?
She looks like she's pregnant. Look at her.
The child I carry in my belly is the new heir of the Fu family.
Your child's the new heir?
Yeah, that's right. This is the Fu Group's true successor of the future.
As you all know, most of the Fu assets belong to Mr. Nathaniel. As for the next generation, Mr. Nathaniel has a son, and Ben will inherit everything. Mr. Forrest, what are you talking about today? Nathaniel, how's Ben been doing lately? Is his asthma better?
Except for last time, because of Forrest.
Why, that bastard!
But don't worry, Dad. The doctor said Ben's physical condition is getting much better. As long as he's not stressed, he'll be completely cured before adulthood.
That is good. With Ben's intelligence and character, in the future he'll surely be the successor of the Fu family.
That's right. The Fu's assets belong to Nathaniel. Besides, the whole of H City knows the Fu family has a tradition, which is their hereditary system of heirs.
Okay, so what?
A hereditary system. What it means is, if the current successor fails in her duty to give birth to a healthy heir, the child will hold the position and step down after 5 years. The next heir should then be a boy who can produce heirs. And Nathaniel has already been in power.
Oh yes, so what? Mr. Nathaniel has Ben, so it's not like he hasn't had children.
Sister, just look at him. Just look at your poor disabled son. How can he become the Fu family's heir?
That's right, Ben is disabled. I heard. He has asthma, and I just found out that recently he almost couldn't get his meds and he almost died.
That's right. The child has asthma. And that can be very deadly.
Nobody will feel comfortable entrusting such a large group like the Fus to someone who is disabled and might just die, right?
Mommy, are they talking about me?
They're just talking nonsense, because my Ben is the healthiest child.
Everyone, 7 years ago, I had an accident, and Clarice saved me in my greatest time of need, and sent me abroad for treatment. These 7 years, I also owe a great deal to Nathaniel for holding up the family. So now, I'd like to thank you all for your tolerance and care towards me and the Fus. Mr. Jason, you're an old shareholder of the family. Why don't you express your opinion?
Because today is Charles's birthday banquet. The matter of the heir should be discussed later when he and Mr. Nathaniel are present.
But what's the point of waiting? Even if my grandfather comes, he will prioritize his offspring.
What the? He just...
Huh? What's going on? It sounds like they're fighting inside.
It seems that Mr. Forrest is angry about the issue of the heir.
The heir, huh?
You good-for-nothings. Let me tell you something. When my grandpa gets here, I'll have him kick you all out of the Fu family.
Look, Forrest, you're the Fu family's sole heir, and you're the father of our child. Give him a little time to accept that.
Accept? I don't care about others, but I won't accept.
Just who do you think you are? To put it nicely, you're an old shareholder. To put it bluntly, you're nothing more than the Fu family's old lapdog!
That little...
Dad, wait. Why not take this opportunity to let Dad understand this kid's temper? So that when I kick him out of the house, I don't have to consider father. Hold on. Let's hear some more.
Mr. Jason, right? Well, Mr. Jason, you should know your place. This is the Fu family. If we recognize you, you're a part of the family. But if the Fu family doesn't recognize you, then you're like this wine glass on the floor, utterly worthless!
Shut up! Mr. Jason helped Dad and Nathaniel build half of the Fu group, and he deserves respect. How can you be so presumptuous?
You know your husband's out, so you're here to suck up to the shareholders. Take my advice. If you have time to spare, then you should just devote your attention to your own son. He might just live a few more years.
You...
This is what it's come to? You dare to hit me?
You're damn right I dare. I hit you and you deserved it.
Forrest.
Lindsay, I'm willing to show you some mercy, as long as right now, you and your child kneel and apologize to my wife. I can forgive you.
You want me to kneel down to you? You wish.
And why wouldn't I deserve it? I truly am the rightful heir of the Fu family. If I hadn't disappeared, then how could it even be Nathaniel's turn?
You really are confident that you can be the family's heir?
Yes, of course. In our family, the one with a healthy child is our very own Clarice. So if I'm not the heir, then could it be this dog? You tell me.
What if you don't become the heir?
How's that possible? Our hereditary system is the rule left by generations of Fus. When my grandpa arrives later, I'll be able to ascend as the heir of the Fu family.
But Dad already knew about Ben's asthma. Besides, Ben's condition has been stable for years. Dad wouldn't deny Nathaniel's status because of this.
What is it? You don't believe it? I guess you really are short-sighted. Because if I don't become the heir of the Fu family today, then I'll kneel down to you and kowtow 5 times.
Really? Only 5 kowtows?
What do you want then?
I want you to never step into the Fu family's door again.
Deal! If I'm unable to claim the Fu family's top spot today, then I'll walk away for good. And I'll cut ties with the Fu family.
Then you get the hell out right now! You can leave! You heard me, get out now!
But Grandpa...
It's over.
Nathaniel, come here. Sit down with me. Apologies, everyone. Sorry for the embarrassment. Please sit down.
It's no problem.
It's all right.
You right there. What were you saying?
Look, Grandpa, it's all Forrest's fault. He didn't think things through. But please, for the sake of your great-grandson, I just...
Great-grandson? And who said he was my great-grandson?
Grandpa, this is really my child. We were abroad...
As everyone knows, in the family, among all of the children, the one I love most is you, Forrest. However, I had never expected that this very love would only spoil you rotten for you to be so ignorant!
Grandpa, I was wrong. But even if I was, we're talking about Ben here. He has a disability.
Bastard! Kneel down for me!
But Grandpa, there are people here. Let's go outside and I'll kneel.
You think you can still return to the Fu family? You think you can still return to the Fu family? From this day on, I hereby expel Forrest from the Fu family. He's a collateral relative to be raised elsewhere.
Grandpa! Grandpa! Absolutely not, please! Grandpa, this is your great-grandson!
Great-grandson? But you ran away, whether it was cheating or just a break. You would know best in your heart. And now, you just bring back a woman who is pregnant and you want to be the heir of the Fu family? You know what? You, Forrest, have been spoiled rotten!
Grandpa, these past few years, I've been with Forrest the whole time. I've been taking care of him. And Ben, even if he's not disabled, he's seriously ill, so he just can't...
Disabled? Seriously ill? Everyone here knows that my son has asthma. But with careful care over the years, it's almost gone now. If it wasn't for your threats and abuse that day, how could he possibly relapse?
You run away from marriage, disrespect your elders, abuse your younger brother. Now any one of these reasons, as per our rules, is enough to expel you from the Fu family! Ben here is just like you back then. He was also raised by me with the greatest care. The greatest care. You know, all of these years, I actually thought that you were dead. Every time I see him, I can't help but think of you. But you, how can you do this? How can you do this?
Grandpa, I was wrong. I'm gonna stop.
Grandpa, don't cry.
Ben here only has asthma. It's not serious. The doctor also said, in a few years, when he grows up, he'll naturally get better. Ben is most undoubtedly the heir of my Fu family. Nonetheless, my family isn't ungrateful. I will let Forrest's mother give you money. You give birth to your child, adopt it to a branch, then you can leave.
Grandpa, please don't! Grandpa!
Security. Kindly escort them outside.
Grandpa, don't! I know I was wrong! Grandpa, I was wrong! Grandpa, please! Please give me another chance!
Don't do this!
Grandpa! Grandpa! Lindsay! Lindsay! Lindsay!
I'm off. Hey, son, Daddy's going to work.
Bye-bye, Daddy.
Bye-bye.
Lindsay!
What are you doing?
It's your favorite, braised chicken wings straight from the oven. I made them myself.
Who even eats that? Look, I'm not her.
Hi, Ben. You remember me? I'm your big brother, Forrest. And I brought you a toy car. Do you like it?
Mommy, I don't want to be brothers with a bad guy.
You've been kicked out of the family, so please leave.
Lindsay,
Whatever you do now, it's too late. So please just leave. Don't make things harder.
But
If you don't leave, we're calling the police. If you don't leave, we're gonna call for help.
All right, step on it!
Ever since that day,
go!
Forrest was always staging encounters and just shows up in front of me.
Lindsay,
Another coincidence. You're insane. In broad daylight? Have some self-respect.
Lindsay, why have you been avoiding me? You used to... We were so close. Why is it that you don't want to see me anymore?
I have nothing to do with you anymore, so stop bothering me.
Please, Lindsay. I didn't mean to run away from the wedding. I was just a bit confused, so I went out to clear my head. You said you wouldn't marry anyone else. I didn't think that you'd leave me. I thought you'd wait.
At first I was too lazy to talk to you, but you really are annoying. Forrest, listen to me carefully. I don't love you. Because you're indecisive, you want it all, and you're irresponsible. You can't compare to your third uncle. I mean, even now. You haven't even thought about what you'll do with the woman you brought back. She is heavily pregnant, and you haven't thought about having a life with her. Instead, you were bothering me endlessly.
Lindsay, since I was kicked out of the family, I had lots of time to calm down and think. I realized that I still love you very much. Seeing you and third uncle so in love is so painful, it's killing me. I can't accept it. Lindsay, give me another chance.
Inexplicable.
Lindsay!
Forrest, your rightful wife is already here.
Lindsay, don't worry about her. Just tell me that you and I can start over. What's it gonna take?
Forrest, how could you do this to me, huh? You and I were supposed to get married!
It's none of your business. Now leave! Lindsay, how about we go abroad, where nobody knows about our past, and nobody knows that you had a child? We can be like we were before, okay?
Forrest, you can't be with her! You have to marry me! Lindsay, you're already married and you're still seducing my fiancé? Have you no shame?
You guys are unbelievable. Are you sick in the head? I've told him countless times that I'm already married, but he insists on bothering me anyway.
Mommy!
Let's go.
Forrest, I'll say this one last time. I am already married, and I have my own life now. So no matter what happened between us, from here on in, we have nothing to do with each other. Take care of yourself.
Lindsay! Lindsay! I know that I was wrong. Please, Lindsay, please give me another chance.
Candied hawthorns for sale!
Mommy, I want some candied hawthorn.
You can't, Ben. You've already had too much candy.
No, I haven't.
All right, but just this once.
Spoiling the kid. Hey, Ben, slow down!
Watch out! It's okay. It's okay.
Is anyone there?
That year, you're the one who saved me. It wasn't Forrest, am I right? Please say something. Please say something. Then why didn't you try and tell me sooner?
Ben! Hey, buddy, let's buy candied hawthorns.
Thank you, Daddy.
Hey, Ben, here. Do you see which one you want?
That one.
Okay. Well, that one looks good.
Nathaniel? We've been married 7 years, so how come you've never mentioned this to me?
I don't want you to fall in love with someone else. If it's because of the so-called rescue that you're moved, then that tells me you're in love with that moment the hero saves the beauty, and not really the person himself. And that encounter was a coincidence. I was lending a hand. But that can't be a reason to kidnap love. Nor can it be the reason to love someone.
No one has ever said that to me before. The beginning and end of fate. It turns out I chose the wrong person from the start. The person I've been thinking about has always been Nathaniel.
Mommy, Daddy, why aren't you hugging me too?
Okay, then come here.
You little glutton.
Which one do you want?
I want this
Sit
one.
here. Hello, boss. Give me that one, please. How much? $3. All right.
Thank you.
It's time for dumplings.
I'm coming. Whoa. There's 2 more left.
Thank you, honey. Hey, no sneaking. Wait for mommy to come back, okay?
Later, my life finally returned to peace and quiet. I just heard that Clarice, seeing the wealth and glory about to fly away, shamelessly stayed in the Fu family and waited till she gave birth at full term. But Forrest still refused to get married to her. He said he was already married and he won't marry again. After hearing this, Clarice wanted to kill herself, but no matter how much she threatened him, Forrest was simply unmoved. When Clarice was kicked out of the house, she was in a terribly pathetic state. Her reputation was completely ruined. But in the end, Forrest's mother couldn't bear it and gave her $1 million to settle the matter once and for all. That's Forrest for you. He has no sympathy for those he doesn't care about. It's just like when he used to watch me get laughed at. But then, luckily, Forrest seemed to have figured things out, and he stopped showing up to see me. Although I heard from the housekeeper that he often stands still in the garden while staring at my windows. However, that's got nothing to do with me.
Mommy, when is Daddy going to be on TV?
Oh yeah, it seems like we're right on time. Come on. Let's watch Daddy. Look at Daddy.
Mr. Nathaniel, as the certified youngest and most outstanding entrepreneur in the entire country, you only took an amazingly short 7 years to lead the entire Fu group, going from domestic to international. I believe that everyone here wants to know just what is your secret to success?
I owe it all to my wife. On the day that I met her, I understood that a good partner can make even a barren world actually thrive again.
And the same goes for me.
Mommy, Daddy's awesome.
Mom thinks so too, sweetie.
Daddy!
Oh, now why are you home early? Oh! What's going on? And what is making you so happy?
I have the hospital report results. See for yourself.
Hey, Ben? So do you want a little brother or sister?
I want both.
Well, then I guess Daddy has to keep working hard, huh?
I know, right?